three simple advices for young professionals, three simple steps that will start them moving or think differently, what would you say is the most important things to do, start to really keep on moving and progressing within career, and also feel more fulfilled on personal level and professional level?
Okay. The first thing I would say is identify your passion. Know what it is that sparks a light inside of you. Chris, you are very well spoken, very articulate, and you can see throughout our interactions. So I obviously have had more than one interaction with you, but throughout our interactions, I can see how much coaching and communications is important to you because of how you speak about it. Your hands move, you're passionate about it. There's a little like glimmer in your eye, your smile. It's different. That's essentially what I mean by your passion. If you are working towards something that you really, really love, when you do come across those really hard challenges, when you have to think about, is this really worth it? The answer will always be yes. If the answer is sometimes like, I'm not sure, then you're not pursuing something that you're honestly passionate about. That would be my first thing. The second thing as well is think about not just your long-term goals, but your small, what are the things that are actually going to keep you going? A lot of times when we build a career strategy or we think about a personal brand, we're always thinking of ultimately the end goal, getting a job. And if you think about your career strategy, it encompasses your development of your skills, your development of the experience that you take, and what do you do with that experience. It encompasses your life experience as well, and how it impacts and influences you into becoming the person that you are. So if you're constantly just thinking about the end goal, HR director or anything like that, you forget about celebrating those leaps where you have progressed onto the next stage and the next step towards you getting that ultimate goal. Stop for 1 second and think about it. Think about evaluate certain opportunities as well that are going to be offered to you, because they may not directly lead you to the path to the goal, but they will help you into achieving your next stage to get to that goal, And then the last thing is, and I'm going to say this to my younger self as well, is just because of the fact that you are trying to learn, and encompass who you are into this career and this person that you're going to become, don't lose sight of yourself. And when I say that, I mean your most authentic self, because the more and more you try to build this personal brand that is far removed from your values, your beliefs, and everything that you are, the harder it is to keep that facade up. And then you're going to get to a point where you really question, why am I doing this? And this leads me all the way back to my first point. I did not go after what I was really passionate about when I was younger. And one of those reasons was because it was more to do with the fact of the state of the economy. Where was it that I could get a job? But I never factored in that me liking to talk as much as I do, me wanting to help people, there was another way of doing that without having to do HR. But look, I'm happy about where I am now because it's where I'm supposed to be. But it's number one is follow your passion. It's really, really important in regards to following your passion. Be your most authentic self as well. So don't, and when I say be your most authentic self, and just in regards of consider the stages that you will need to cross in order for you to get to your ultimate goal, celebrate those as well. And then the last bit then is just don't try to merge yourself into where you're trying to go into. Remember that piece about your most authentic self more than anything else. And like I said about your younger self, question whether or not what you're doing really resonates with you. And if you're happy, do you look like Chris when he's speaking to his guests? If that's what you look like, and if that's what you think about your career, then this is where you need to be going.
Well, I need to comment on that. I have to tell you, this is something amazing, because when I started, and I was so excited that I couldn't hold my legs of moving from joy of doing it. Do you know what I mean? So then you learn different communication, not to stop it, but to more synchronize with the rhythm of conversation. But I agree, it's like the whole things when you speak about that, you emanate with those joy. I also have to say that you hijacked some of my three already.
Great minds think alike, right?
I might just complement with something different, but very much related. I believe when I was looking for why people stuck sometimes, and I came across a few different opinions, and one really resonated. They say people don't do because they don't have enough reason why to do it. You know, the ultimate purpose is not strong enough to get them moving. And as you know, you can relate that to many other SEALs. I do also sales training, so I know you need to put this strong emotional wands in your life in order to start moving. So finding, as you related the passion, I said, okay, because passion was hijacked, so I say, okay, all those your ultimate purpose, or something that you know that emotionally will drive you in, and very often it is the passion that leads you there. Because I also saw that there are some things in our life that can move us emotionally, and sometimes they're like, I have some clients that they have a family abroad, and one of my clients say, I have a daughter, I want to bring her here to live with me, and she said that gives me such energy to do things that you cannot imagine. So she's doing everything, she's focused, she's on track, because so much, one of her, as you said, mentioned goals actually is to bring in here. So I believe we shouldn't forget about that. It's very important. Your why is the things that I often also very much start. And also talk about development, professional development. You said nicely, we need to have balance. And there's a great philosopher said, don't treat life too seriously. We need to also approach this, have the right approach to those things, a healthy approach. Because sometimes people get merged into work. Oh yes, I need to do it, and they burn out within a week, and they have to rest for the month.
Jesus, I can attest to that. I've been there, done that.
I know what you mean. We are swimming in that sea.
Yes.
So yes, it's the ultimate purpose, the right approach, and being aware what's going on. Well, what did you think about this video? Feel free to join our LinkedIn group and comment below the video. Hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you.